All right, guys, so we have an update in the Riley Strain case. The Metro Nashville Police Department just posted this on their Facebook, where they have released body cam footage from an officer on Gay Street where Riley can be seen walking past. So this says, the video shows Riley Strain's brief exchange of greetings with Officer Reginald Young on Gay Street, south of the Woodland Street Bridge in Nashville on the night of March 8th. Riley did not appear distressed. Officer Young was there on a vehicle burglary call and remained on the portion of Gay Street for 45 minutes. No video has been discovered that shows Riley away from Gay Street after the 9:52 p.m. time frame. So now if we take a look at Riley's last known path, you can see here at point number 5 where his last cell phone ping is around 9:58 p.m. That was somewhere around Gay Street and Woodland Street. So now let's take a look at this footage. So the officer is there looking around this red truck, and he's going to turn around, and over on the left-hand side here, you can see is where Riley will appear on screen.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's over here on Gay Street, near First Avenue North.
So now that is the extent of the footage, but as you can see in this video, Riley still has his shirt on, and he also has his Apple Watch on as well. And at the very end of the video, we can see the same bridge. This is the location where Riley's credit card was found. We don't see anybody with Riley, and sometime after this encounter with this police officer is when he goes missing. And then we know his credit card was found in this same area. So what happened after Riley passed this police officer for his credit card to be found down an embankment? We know that law enforcement has stated that they don't suspect any foul play, but I feel like at this point, something else had to have happened to Riley. I saw a lot of people mentioning in the comments the homeless person who says that they saw Riley, as well as the whole situation with a homeless person wearing Riley's shirt. I made a few TikTok updates about these situations, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them in this video as well, so all the information is in one place. I also want to show you guys a few videos that a local made. His name is Robert Murdoch on TikTok. I will tag him in the description of this video. He made some really great videos driving Riley's last known path and then put a map on the screen so we knew exactly where each thing occurred. So this is his first video.
I want to take a second to address the Riley Strain disappearance. A lot of creators have been saying that he could have simply fallen over the railing into the Cumberland. That's simply not true. Let me show you why. This was the last place he was seen on camera. He was headed towards the top of the screen and never made it to this camera. So he vanished somewhere in the area shown. The police have not released footage, but there's a camera here that they said saw him. That narrows down the area of disappearance to this. The blue is the shoreline of the water, the red is the path. There's no direct drop into the water except for one spot right under the bridge at the top of the screen, which also happens to be the last place his phone pinged. And this is what that area looks like. Because of the bridge, there's not a lot of vegetation under it. It's just kind of loose dirt. I feel like if somebody got over there, there'd be signs. There'd be footprints or clear indications of someone sliding down this hill. The dirt and gravel is very loose. I believe if he went over here, the police would have seen some sort of signs of it, and if he had fallen in the river, they would have found him by now. Let's all just pray that I'm right. He didn't go in the river, and that he simply went off with somebody in a car, and he's just somewhere waiting to be found.
Now this is his Riley's path video.
This is the now famous intersection where Riley Strain crossed onto Gay Street. The police have put up cones to keep people from checking out the area. Supposedly a homeless person saw him vomiting over the railing on this bridge.
Now, the reports that I have seen about the homeless person who allegedly saw Riley didn't say anything about him vomiting over a bridge. So I don't know if that is 100% true or not. You'll see when I show you the video on that. He's also going to say that Riley took his shirt off. I have not seen with 100% confirmation that Riley's shirt was ever taken off or on another person.
They said he took his shirt off, which would explain how a homeless person supposedly got his shirt. It would also explain why the girls found the credit card right there. The homeless person put the shirt on, found the credit card in the pocket, and chucked it over the railing. The next cameras found him running down this street right here, wearing a white shirt, probably his undershirt. A little further up at this next intersection, there's a police camera. I don't know if there's any footage from it, and we've not heard anything. I go live on TikTok every Friday and Saturday night. I didn't go out this particular Friday night because it was supposed to rain at 11 p.m. My TikToks usually start at 11:30. This all took place around 10 p.m. If Riley was inebriated, had a head wound, and was stumbling around, and then it started to rain, he probably tried to find a place to stay dry. So all the little covered areas around here need to be searched. From what I understand, his watch pinged the Topgolf tower.
Now, I have not yet heard this, so if anyone knows where this information came from, let me know.
So that means he can be within 2 miles of Topgolf. I don't believe he's on that side of the river. I don't think he had a way of crossing. He's in Germantown, in that area. We're going to find him.
So a lot of people are mentioning the homeless person who was seen wearing Riley's shirt. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a YouTuber by the name The Pascal Show did a live stream, and a woman who frequents feeding the homeless called into his show and said that she saw a homeless person wearing a shirt that was similar to Riley's. She did report this to police, but we have not heard any official confirmation if this in fact was Riley's shirt. Shirt being this one that is half black, half brown with a black pocket. Now there is a Riley Strain Facebook group, and that is where this comment was posted by Chris Salisbury. So he says, "I am familiar with everyone at that camp. You have seen my videos, most of what is at Tent City. So when I heard that, I went down there today and started looking around and found out who they say had that shirt. According to the guy that had the shirt, he found it on the guardrail where Riley went missing with puke on it and wiped it off and put it on. After further talking to other people there, that in the early morning hours of Saturday morning around 3 a.m., there was a situation that occurred that is very questionable with the same individual wearing the shirt." And he says, "That's all I want to say just in case, but I sat with police and they have everything they need. They are able to see the video of me getting the information, and there are several confirmations on who had the shirt." That is all we've pretty much heard about the shirt, and there's been no official confirmations if this was in fact Riley's shirt or not. There have been reports of a homeless man who saw Riley Strain walking his last known path. Now, he lives with his wife near Gay Street, near that embankment where Riley's phone last pinged. He did an interview with the news media, so we're going to take a look at that.
I seen the guy that went missing. He came down through here.
Fox 17 News speaking exclusively to a transient man who lives along the riverbank, right where Riley was last spotted on camera per police, near the James Robertson Parkway Bridge.
We heard a commotion. We looked back up. He almost fell over. The last bush right there caught him. He was very, very, very intoxicated, I guess. I mean, he was stumbling hard. I've never seen anybody stumble that hard before.
The man telling me he didn't check on Riley since someone else was already there.
I yelled up. They said, no, he's just drunk. He's okay.
The man, who asked not to be identified, says he reported the entire encounter to detectives. He says Riley continued in the same direction up First Avenue. But then Riley's trail stops. Other security footage just a block up the way doesn't appear to show Riley, according to his family.
Now, in this same article, they state that yesterday's search plan included taking each boat out along a specified area near the riverfront where Riley was last seen and running each search canine on the boat individually. Based on indicators from each canine, sonar was used to isolate an area to a more specified area where divers could search more extensively. Nothing conclusive was located, and the search was terminated at 2:30 p.m. Police say that no foul play is suspected at this time. Yesterday, a body was discovered floating down the Cumberland River. However, authorities have said that the body did not fit the description of Riley Strain. I've gone through several news media articles, and as of right now, they have not yet released the identity of the person. However, ever since Riley Riley Strain went missing, there have been many people searching who are going live on TikTok. So yesterday when this situation happened, it was being reported that the body was that of a female. Again, this is not 100% confirmed. That's just what was being reported yesterday. Now, what the news media is saying is that crews arrived on scene after the body was reported floating down the Cumberland River. The body was found around 1 p.m. yesterday, Sunday, in the 1000 block of Cleese's Ferry Road. I don't know how to pronounce that. The Nashville Police Department said that the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency reported the body floating before the Martin Luther King Bridge. The Nashville Fire Department said the deceased person was seen wearing a maroon-colored shirt and did not fit the description of missing University of Missouri student Riley Strain. His family said the body was not him. Also state that the body did not match the description of missing 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers. Now, Sebastian Rogers is the 15-year-old boy that has been missing since February 26th from Henderson, Tennessee. Sebastian also has autism. All right, guys, that's all the updates I have for you as of right now. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this whole situation. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.